What's up everyone? So before we get into this tutorial, I want to preface it by giving you guys some information. So in the beginning of 2019, one of my biggest goals was to start building an in-house team of creatives, essentially start building and running my own label. So I started by signing two producers, one of them Danny Couture and Silence, who is also a really dope producer. Both of them really incredibly talented producers. You're about to see the tutorial breakdown from Danny after this video. But yeah, that was one of my big goals at the beginning of this year, to start signing producers and eventually start signing artists. Well, now the only thing left for me to do is find talent. So I am actively looking every single day for new talent, whether you're an artist, a songwriter, a producer, if you make beats, I'm looking for talent. I'm looking to build my in-house team of creatives. And so the tutorial that you're about to watch right now was from one of my producers, Danny, and he's going to break down a really dope new EQ plugin that I think a lot of you will find useful. But if you're interested in this opportunity, click in the description of this video, and I am offering a really dope opportunity to get your music reviewed, but it's also a chance for me to discover new talent. It's called the 60-second review. So click below in the description right now or after you watch this tutorial and submit your music for the 60-second review. Really looking forward to hopefully meeting some of you, but just hearing some dope new music. So without further ado, here's the tutorial. It's really dope. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below, show us some love, and I'll see you guys soon.
Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Danny Couture. I'm bringing you a tutorial today on a new plugin called Soothe 2 by Oak Sound. It's a dynamic resonance suppressor. It's used to clean up harshness and hard overtones in the mix. I've been using it in pretty much all of my productions lately. It's a really dope plugin, and I do see this as being the future of EQing, simply just because it does 90% of the work for you. So let me show you what we can do with it. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so here's the interface here. Pretty simple layout. So we got a couple of controls over here. Looks like a standard EQ. So what we have going on here, and I'm about to play a guitar clip that I've been working on. And just keep in mind that you will need to have a good pair of headphones or studio monitors to hear everything that's going on. So just make sure you're listening out of a good source. So here's the sample I've been working on. So first off, we have a depth knob here. So this is going to change how much suppression is actually applied to the sound. And as you see, when I raise this, it brings out dips. So it's actually taking out all of the information within inside this EQ band. So you have two different modes here. You've got a soft and a hard mode. The soft mode's for a little more of a transparent feel, and the hard feel is going to be for those more aggressive sounds. Now, if you do have it cranked, it's going to take out all of the transients, which you don't want to do. So you just want to make sure you don't ride it too hard. So I'm going to bypass it real quick. And you can just hear the difference right away. You also have sharpness here. So the sharpness is actually going to control the cue points. So as you can see, when the sharpness is low, the cue points are really wide. And when you bring it up here, it brings them closer together. Now, selectivity is going to also hone in on those cue points and gives you a lot of control around tone shaping. So we have attack and release here. This is going to affect how quick or slowly the sound's going to be affected by Soothe. So you have a couple different options here too for oversampling and resolution. So you can go all the way up to 4x if you want to. It's just going to give you a little bit of a crispier sound. Now what's really great here too is the trim knob. So why the trim knob's good is because once you're cutting out all of this information, you're going to lose a bunch of volume on it. So what you want to do is use this trim knob to boost it back up sometimes, because once you're cutting information out, it's really going to reduce the volume on it. So this is actually one of my favorite parts of the plugin right here. It's called Delta. So what Delta does is once you have this highlighted, it's actually showing you all of the information that the plugin Soothe is removing. So all of this right here is what's being taken out by the plugin. You know, as an engineer and sound designer, beat producer, you always want to know what you're taking out of the sound. Whenever you raise one of these bands up, it's going to duck everything a little bit more. So the higher it is, the more it's going to take out. All right, let's hear it in the full mix. So I have another beat that I've been working on. It's a lo-fi beat. It has a pretty harsh vocal sample inside of it. I used a lot of heavy distortion processing on it. So let me show you how we could use Soothe to clean it up. So I'm on the flat start preset. It has everything set to default. So I'm gonna turn the low cut on. I'm gonna go to hard. I'm gonna crank the depth knob up just a little bit till you start seeing something. There we go. So I'm really hearing the harshness right around that 1K area in the sound. So I'm gonna bring this down. Let's bring this up so that we get right in that 1K area. More processing. All right, let's do Delta. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. So let me show you bypassed. Now that's on. And you can just tell the difference right away. It's such an awesome plugin.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that for more videos just like this one and others that you can check out right here. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Kato Producer. See you in the next video.